day, and I just recorded a 45-minute session, and YouTube decided not to save my recording. So I'm so sorry. I went live, and it was showing live, it was running, it was recording, and so I didn't want to stop it because I was afraid of losing whoever was on there. People were actually on there, and when I was waiting for it to save, there was nothing. It disappeared. So I'm very sorry about that. I should have had this up already, like earlier today. But let me quickly, okay, great. So if you want to share this on Facebook and tag me, that would be great. I'm going to not touch anything so that we don't have any technical problems again. So today, my loves, I want to, day 22 today of our 31-day challenge. My God, we're almost there. Like, this month just flew by so quickly. Today, I want to share an incredibly powerful practice that's focused on learning how to change your vibration. And so it's important to understand how to change your vibration and your frequency, because as we're coming into new stages of evolution, we are receiving these new waves of energy that are coming on to us with information. Some of us are in alignment with that information, and we're going to receive it, and it's going to activate our DNA in a good way, in an expansive way. But some of us that are not in alignment with that information will not have those same experiences. Because we live in a multidimensional reality, all of us are perceiving and co-creating our reality from different perspectives. So we, as light healers and people that are trying to heal and ascend and clean our DNA in order to leave the reincarnation cycle, becoming really conscious of what we're doing, we want to focus on deprogramming all of these programs. And I'm going to make another video, which I talked about previously, about the purpose for deprogramming DNA. So what is the reason that we need to deprogram DNA? I'm going to do that next. But right now, I want to focus on this because it's really important. I think it's a valuable meditation practice to add for the 31-day challenge, and something that you're going to utilize every day of your life, everywhere you go. And when we talk about changing vibration, we're talking about setting the intention to change the frequency of the space that we're in. We're changing the mood, changing the environment, not only of our space, but in the space that we are in. And the benefits of doing that, I'm going to run through the entire process, is coming back into the present moment energetically with everything around you. It's changing the frequency of the experiences that we're having, so coming in to a state of neutrality, or a state of harmony, a state of presence where we are now all having a shared experience, and we are collectively connecting with the intention of the activity that we're sharing. So for example, if there is an argument happening in your space and you want to stop the argument or try to shift the perspective of the argument in order to help heal and bring harmony to that space, you can utilize this technique to changing the frequency and the vibration of that space. So this is extremely powerful. Now, there is a word of caution when we talk about energy work on this level. Of course, the law of the universe is that we cannot impose any energy on other people without their permission. However, when we are utilizing these techniques of changing your frequency, everything around you becomes in alignment with your frequency, and vice versa. So as a catalyst in this energetic space that you're sharing with someone, it is a healing and a way to change and transform the energy that you're sharing. So I'm going to start running you through this process, and it's going to be working with vibration, frequency, and color, more importantly, because of course vibrational translations that we're receiving from sound, from all our sensory system, our taste, our hearing, what our skin is sensing, picking up, feeling, the energies that are vibrating around us, all of that is information. So how do we translate that information? For us, the visual language of frequency is color. So when we have a frequency, our aura is emitting a certain frequency based on our entire structural perception. So everything that makes up our perceptions and the spaces of our body, like our chakra system, that are in or out of alignment is making up your total frequency. And that means that you have a vibration, a color that you are emitting. That's why, your aura is a certain color. That's what the aura is. So in this same way, we are using color to change the frequency in the space. You are changing your aura color, and learning how to do that is extremely powerful because you are now dictating how you're going to be experiencing whatever you are, no matter where you are, in an argument, in trouble, in some kind of a public space, at a party, with family, with friends, you owning your space. And this is very important. So let's get started. We're going to start by grounding ourselves. You're going to close your eyes. You're going to inhale deeply and exhale. And the first step is going to be to ground. And of course, as you know, grounding, the benefit of grounding is to bring your brain into alpha state. You are relieving stress from your body, balancing the positive and negative charges from the body, bringing yourself into the present moment. And this brings your body into the present moment and also the space that you're in, so you can ground your space. So you can visualize your connection to your body, your shoulders, your waist, your hips, connecting all the way down to the center of the earth as you anchor yourself. And make your grounding cord something that is completely unbreakable, indestructible. Make it nice and thick. And so when we talk about bringing ourselves into the present moment, we are bringing ourselves from the future in the present, from the past in the present. Our mind sometimes tends to want to be focused on other moments of reality, dimensional realities, instead of this present moment, which is the most powerful, the most important for our healing, for our co-creating. So visualize connecting yourself to this physical plane. And you're going to ground your space that you're in, so the four corners of the room that you're in. You're going to visualize that same cord connecting from your home, from the floor plan of your home, all the way down to the center of the earth, grounding your space. So we're going to protect ourselves, or just become aware of our energetic space, owning what belongs to us. So I want you to visualize a sphere that surrounds your entire body, enclosing your energetic space completely, from top to bottom and every single side around you. Protecting your space, owning your space. Visualize that sphere all around you. And notice if you see any openings in your space. Can you imagine your bubble behind you? Making sure that you can see clearly that there are no openings. Wherever there are openings, that's where we are experiencing cords, where we are connected to things, entities, attachments are they're attaching to our space. We're going to inhale deeply and exhale. Very good. So we're going to begin, now that we are grounding and protected, by tuning into our senses. We're going to do a body scan, so I want you to visualize bringing up gold energy from the center of the earth into the toes, in through the ankles, relaxing the body, connecting with the body, coming up into the shins and the calves. We're going to inhale deeply and exhale, coming up into the knees, into the thighs, to the hips. Going up into the solar plexus, connecting to the body, going up into the chest, into the lungs, the neck, the arms, down to the palms of the hands. I want you to connect with your space around you. Feel the space around your body. Okay, we are heightening our senses now. Okay, this is how we can start to manage our energy, manage our space, control our environment. But before we do that, we have to control and manage our own senses. Understand the energy that we are perceiving, receiving. Okay, so as you become more connected with your space now, you're going to bring that energy up into the neck, into the head, relaxing your body completely. And so what I want you to do now that you're fully connected to your body is I want you to sense your space that you're in, the room that you're in, okay? I want you to imagine looking inside of this room with your mind's eye. So as you feel the room around you, I want you to imagine if this room had a color, what would be the color that would bring everything into balance, into harmony in that room? Go ahead and see that now. What color would be the best to bring balance to everyone in that room that you are in now? If you're alone in the room, I want you to pick a color that represents what color would make you happy, bring you into a state of joy. And I want you to remember what color you're choosing, because at the end of this, we're going to go through what those colors represent. Okay. Very good. So in this same way, I want you to grab this color and you're going to now fill your space with that color. So change the energy of that room to this color. You can visualize the air changing to that color. If you can, use your imagination. Allow yourself to utilize this in creating what you're experiencing in this space. You can visualize the light changing to that color, the walls changing to that color. And I want you to see what changes within you as you feel how the frequency in this space is changing. And I want you to notice, if you're in a room with other people, how other people start to react to that change. Of course, you're not telling them, and just observing how they are shifting and changing. there's a lot of disharmony in a space, you can visualize you are removing the disharmony from the space, any kind of frequency that is being emitted from arguments, from whatever it is that's occurring in that space, out. So you can visualize a giant vacuum connected to the bottom of this room, or you can visualize it at the top of the room, taking it out into the universe or down to the center of the earth. And you're going to eliminate anything that is in that space energetically that is shifting, bringing that frequency down. Okay, there's many ranges of frequency. We're going to go over that in a minute. Go ahead and clear the space that you're in, taking a look at what you can see, what you're sensing around you, using your mind's eye. Very good. And so we're going to do the same with our body. I want you to choose a color that represents joy and peace for you, and you're going to fill in your bubble, your own personal space. So this is how you can kind of separate yourself energetically from the space around you. So if the outside space has a lot of problems, a lot of a lot of high stress situations going on, you can change your internal space. So now I want you to pick a color that represents balance, joy, neutrality, harmony for you. And I want you to fill your space with that color, just your own bubble. Go ahead and visualize that now. Very good. So I want you to notice how you feel in this moment, what changes, what balances. And the next step to this is learning how to work with the chakra system. But for now, we're going to rebalance our chakras to bring ourselves back into a balanced state. So you're going to start with the root chakra. Just like the shutter of a camera, you're going to visualize that you are opening it into a balanced state. So just visualizing it coming into a balanced state. You're going to inhale deeply and exhale. We're going to go up to the second chakra, the sacral chakra, the orange light right below the navel. Visualize opening it back into a balanced state. We're going to go up to the solar plexus now, the yellow light in the center core. You're going to visualize opening that chakra into a balanced state. We're going to go up now to the heart chakra. Visualize opening it into a balanced state. The green light in the center of your chest, bringing you into balance. Inhale deeply and exhale. You're going to go up to the throat chakra. Visualize bringing yourself into a balanced state. You're going to go up into the indigo chakra, bringing that indigo chakra back into balance. So now all your chakras are in alignment front and back of your body. to visualize letting go of anything that has caused you stress or anxiety over the past 24 hours. Just visualize eliminating all of that out of your energetic space. 7 bodies in, 7 bodies out, all charges down to zero, negative, infinite. Just visualize any heaviness that you feel in your body, any soreness, emotions, thoughts, problems. You're going to let them go. You're going to send it down as if they are images or shapes or colors in your space. Just going to imagine that, and you're going to eliminate it out of your body, out of your space, until your space is clear and empty and light. Very good. You're going to inhale deeply and exhale. You're going to come back into the room. And I want you guys to tell me, what colors did you guys use to bring the room into a balanced state? If you can comment, let me know what you chose. What brought your space into neutrality, into a space of healing? And what I want to do is I want to show you, I made notes here earlier. This is part of my course, my teacher training course. This is what I teach my teachers, to learn how to change frequency in spaces, to raise frequency, to heal people, to allow space for collective change. And so I'm going to go through this list really quickly to show you the ranges of color. Green, for example. So that is at the auditory level, running at 1,000 to 3,000 hertz. And green resembles neutrality. Contentment, allowing. So that's a wonderful healing frequency for you to put in your space. And then someone said, what did they say? They said light pink. Light pink. So light pink, for example, represents, and light pink is resonating at 10,000 to 15,000 hertz, and that represents enthusiasm, seeing, sight, passion. So it's a beautiful color to put into your space. And it's also one of the highest frequencies of unconditional love. Electric, magenta, and pink. Awesome. So the magenta color represents happiness and understanding. And so we had a couple people doing pink, so that's beautiful. So 10 to 15 hertz of enthusiasm, seeing. So it really just depends. And I'm going to post this chart that I made showing all the auditory level and also the sensory level, what we are translating with that informational frequency. So this is how you can change the frequency in your space. So over the next 24 hours, over the next week, take some time to take a moment to do this meditation and go through the colors. What do those colors represent to you? Become aware. The science of color is incredibly important to our reality. As a matter of fact, in marketing, we learn about color therapy. We learn about what colors represent, because this is information that is bouncing off, filtering through our sensory system that allows us to feel different things. And this has been studied through science for a very long time, where we are now understanding that color is allowing us to feel certain things, right? So for example, unconditional love, the majority of my clients over the years always use pink. It is just unbelievable. Someone that has never done energy work before will always see pink for unconditional love. And the representation of each color has a lot to do with understanding the state that your body is in, because that is the language of energy that as visual humans we are able to translate. For example, your creative color that you choose in your healing, that color is representing what your body needs the most to heal, to allow you to get to the next step. That's information right there. And I do another video on that explaining it more. But when we understand what those colors mean, we can understand a lot about our body, what parts of us need healing. And color is one of the most important ways and easiest ways to do it. So I go lucky and surprised. Here you are live. Hi. How are you? So nice to have you here. Wonderful. So here are all the different colors. I'm gonna post this up in an image as on the video so you guys can check it out. Let me know what other colors resonate with you, what feels good. Let me know what colors make you feel sick or angry or upset. And I also want you to see the connection between those colors and of course your chakra system, which is a tremendous connection that has to do with what these colors are, because all of these color ranges, our chakra system, are resonating at that frequency. And so that's how we are perceiving information. Okay, so this is an incredible, beautiful, very complex science that we need to understand how to utilize. It's part of our biotechnology and understanding, healing, ascension. This is all important information that you need to learn. So I want to thank you so much for joining me today. Hello, guys. Oh my God, my technology is just hating me today. But anyway, my love, so we got totally disconnected once again. Um, Thank you for being here, and I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm going to do another video in a second, an instructional video, but bye bye.